Ladbrook Manufacturing was established back in 1936 down in London by the Spinks family. When it was first established, it was set up for press work. High volume, down to low volume, but it was all done through metal pressing. About 15 years ago, we started looking into getting into sheet metal. The company made a decision to purchase 2 new machines. They were second hand, but it was the Shape Delta punch press, and we had a Promicam folding machine, and that was what originally got us into sheet metal. So a decision was made in 2017 to start looking for a new machine because the Shape Delta was heading towards 25 years and parts and servicing of it was becoming harder. It wasn't really feasible to move forward. The first LVD machine we bought was a punch press. It was a P1225, 2.5 by 1250 table size that could extend to over 4 metres, which sort of allowed us to go from running 1 metre by 1 metre sheets up to larger 2.5 by 1.25 sheets. From 2018, things went from strength to strength with the sheet metal side of the business. That took us up to 2022, where we got to a point where the punch press was at full capacity, folding was at full capacity, and we needed to start looking at how we could invest further to not only keep up with the modern day trends, but also look at winning new work and increasing day-to-day capacity. We decided to go for a laser one as well as the easy form and Medina press at the same time. The size of the investment for us as a company was massive. It's the biggest single investment we've looked at in the history of the company.
The new 2 press brakes and the laser, that has doubled our capacities, whereas before we had everything on the punch, and if there's anything with a tight radius, we would struggle to punch it, or we'd have to do multiple hits to get the radius we need. Now we can just go around with the laser, so it improves efficiency.
Part of the investment with the 3 machines was the implementation of CADMAN, because it just integrated all 4 machines. We could take apart, we could cut on the laser, and it naturally go into CADMAN for the press brakes and folding. It just seemed like a logical thing to do.
CADMAN's been brilliant for us. We can now take a drawing, import it, and take it through the whole process, whereas before we'd have to take an estimate or run a trial, whereas now it does everything for you.
One thing we really liked about the LVD machines with the CADMAN was how similar all the machines were from an operating point of view. So all the interactions, the touch screens, the programming were all very similar. The guys were really impressed at how easy and quick it was to use. They feel really pleased about the system they use. The biggest thing with the investment we made was the relationship with LVD. We've always had a really good relationship. Their quality and service has been second to none, and that's been one of the major driving points for investing so heavily down one company's line of machines and software.